I'm in central London, back in the UK, and we are meeting the stage guys, the PA guys, to discuss our demonstration, to make plans for the biggest demonstration this country has ever seen. I've been back in the country for the last 4 days and I've been non-stop every minute, yeah? Same as today. I'm in London now, 5 till 7:30, I'm on Brian Rose. He blew up, London Real, he blew up during COVID. I'm on his for a live stream. I've done Visigrad 24, a sit-down podcast yesterday. Which one did I do that I got too emotional? Spencer Rose, who come from Dubai, and I just cried my eyes out in that one. Right? I managed not to and avoid certain questions. Anything that goes into the topic of my family, I end up just blabbering like a mess. And I've done what I do every time. I say I'm going to take it easy, and then I feel every minute of every day. I'm literally going out of the house at 6 in the morning, getting in 11 at night, and then wondering why I'm shattered. But that's where we're at. It's exciting times in the fact that the reception I'm receiving in the streets, the public are well and truly awake. Everything they tried to do to slander, attack, demonise, to break this movement, when they tried to put me in prison, Lucy Connolly in prison, Peter Lynch, all of this was to break you. It was to put fear into the public. It hasn't worked. It's actually galvanised the public. It's actually brought love to all those people. Lucy Connolly walk out of jail, one of the most loved people in the UK, yeah, because they know that she took the brunt for the people. She was punished for you. She was punished to send a message to you, as was I, as were many other people. So it hasn't worked. I see that by the reception I'm getting on the streets everywhere I'm going, which is wonderful. It's beautiful. I get shown so much love, and I also get to know that September 13th is going to be the biggest thing we've ever done, and we're going to pull it off. Against all the odds, against all the attacks, against everything they don't want us to do, we're going to nail it, okay? We're going to nail it. We're going to bring our smiles, bring our flags and party in our capital city. That's the message we're doing, and we need you there. Make your plans. Bring your kids. Bring your family. That's the sort of event it is. We've got singers, 3 or 4, 5 different singers travelling in. We've got a group coming from New Zealand to do the Haka on the stage, a free speech Christian group. It's going to be beautiful, yeah? Make your plans. As I said, we're non-stop. In between every podcast I eat, and then I have a podcast and I eat again.
Central London is preparing for what may become one of the largest political demonstrations in recent British memory, as activist Tommy Robinson returns to the capital with renewed vigour. His message is clear. You tried to silence us, and instead you made us louder. The upcoming event, billed as a free speech demonstration, isn't just a routine protest. It's the culmination of months of escalating tension between anti-establishment figures and the state, as Robinson and his supporters rally against what they describe as targeted censorship, political persecution, and media manipulation. And while critics dismiss it as a far-right spectacle, supporters see it as a populist uprising against what they believe to be institutional tyranny. For years, Tommy Robinson has occupied a controversial space in British politics, branded a free speech hero by some and an agitator by others. Yet, the momentum building around his latest campaign suggests something more potent than mere political notoriety. Recent attempts to slander or legally entangle Robinson and key allies have, paradoxically, only served to amplify their reach. Indeed, support appears to be growing, not just online but on the streets. Grassroots networks are coordinating transport to London from across the UK. Videos of supporters, many from working-class towns often ignored by mainstream politics, show a groundswell of energy that the establishment may have underestimated. Robinson's collaboration with Brian Rose, the outspoken founder of London Real, adds another layer of media-savvy strategy to the movement. Rose, known for hosting controversial figures and pushing boundaries on freedom of expression, has given Robinson an expansive platform. Interviews, podcasts, live streams, all designed to bypass traditional news filters. Their collaboration is more than symbolic, it's tactical. As traditional media turns its back, these back-to-back interviews serve as counter-programming to what supporters believe is a mainstream blackout. And the numbers don't lie. Millions of views across platforms, despite shadow banning and deplatforming efforts. The demonstration is expected to draw thousands to central London, with security services already monitoring potential flashpoints. The Metropolitan Police have confirmed preparations are underway, though they've stopped short of offering specifics. Yet what distinguishes this demonstration from previous events is its focus. This isn't just about immigration, policing, or national identity. This time, it's about control of the narrative. It's about who gets to speak and who gets silenced. Whether the central London demonstration will go down as a moment of civic defiance or political flashpoint remains to be seen. But one thing is clear. The attempt to silence this movement has only turned up its volume. And, as the city prepares for a showdown, the political class would do well to listen, because the people arriving aren't just bringing banners. They're bringing a reckoning.
To have unknown people is all I can describe them as. Who knows what they've done, where they've come from. It's a hangout for lots of young girls, young teenagers, young boys hang around there in the evenings because they have nowhere else to go, clearly. And I just feel that we're putting them at danger by not knowing who these people are or what they're capable of. My opinion is, if they've come to this country to do good, why have they torn their papers up? So we don't know who they are.
It's a very good opinion. And in terms of these flats that they're going to be put into, these apartments, I gather that they were slated to go for about £250,000 each. I'm assuming the government has bought them in order to put asylum seekers in. Now, in terms of the regeneration of your town, you know, a bunch of asylum seekers isn't going to do much for that project, is it?
Not at all, absolutely not at all. These were built to be prestige homes, which would hopefully also bring more businesses to the town because they could have shop premises underneath, so that would regenerate the town even more. I have no issue with anybody coming to our country if they come legal routes with legal papers. They can support themselves and they want to pay back and give in to our society. Yeah. I work for a volunteer organisation, and just as one example, 2 weeks ago we had a homeless lad walk in, homeless for mental health issues. All he had to his name was the clothes he stood up in, a little rucksack and a blanket. He came in to get some food and a drink of water because it was a hot day and he didn't even have a drink. And we tried to find somewhere for him to go, but the best we could do was buy him a tent and a sleeping bag. So I actually said to my fellow volunteers, maybe we should drive him over to France and stick him on a boat and tear up his papers. Then he could come and live in a hotel and get 3 meals a day.
Well, we did a story last night on this show because, you know, these asylum seeker hotels, they're shrouded in secrecy. You know,
A quiet English high street has become the center of national controversy after local residents discovered the Home Office is moving migrants from luxury hotels into PEP's 250,000 flats without any public consultation. We have no idea who these people are, and they haven't consulted us at all, said one angry resident, echoing widespread frustration over what many are calling a secret deal done behind closed doors. The new-build flats, once listed for private sale, were reportedly purchased by a third-party developer acting on behalf of the government. The Home Office claims this move will save taxpayers' money and improve community integration. But locals say it's happening in silence with no transparency or impact assessment. This isn't about immigration. It's about trust, said shop owner Helen Jameson. The government just dumped this on us. Even local councillors and the area's MP claim they were blindsided. Critics say it's part of a broader pattern of the Home Office relocating asylum seekers into communities without local input, sparking resentment and fear over public services, school capacity, and community safety. While some defend the move as a humanitarian necessity, others argue the government is eroding democratic accountability. We're not against helping people, said resident Mark Ridley, but the government should talk to us, not go behind our backs. As protests mount and questions grow, one thing is clear: the public backlash has only just begun.